2006 on a 56 Ford Focus ST. That's the 2.5 litre turbo engine, petrol engine, in blue with the white decals and the white wheels. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around the car, onto the interior, and then we'll do a cold engine start-up. Nice and straight up the middle of the bonnet. There's a few light surface scratches where it's been washed over the years, and a few stone chips in the bonnet itself. Odd little mark here and there. Warrants good polish in places, but it is a 56 plate car at the end of the day. Like I say, a few stone chips, but no major dings or dents. Nothing really nasty going on there at all. The odd little bird poo mark on the bonnet. There's a few little bits on the roof. Down the left-hand side, light lens is lovely and clear. Bumper corner scuff-free, but again, we've got a few stone chips across the front bumper there. All the grills are intact. There's no bits missing or smashed out. Again, right-hand side, no big scuffs or scrapes on the bumper corners, but we have got some stone chips again across that front side. Headlamp, once again, on the right-hand side, lovely and clear. As we work our way around onto the right-hand side front wing, nice and straight across the wing. We've got a few little bits just starting on the very front of the wing. The rest of the wing is nice and presentable, but again, some light surface scratches where it's been washed. Wheels are all right all the way around. Want probably a bit of a deep clean on the wheels, but they're nice, proper ST wheels in white there. Good colour combination as you go down the bottom of the sill section, all nice and straight. The body kit fits nice and tight to the rest of the bodywork. Driver's door's nice and straight. The decals are okay. There's a few little bits flaking off, which you do get after a while. And the odd little bird poo mark here, but again, nice and tiny. No major scratching around the handle. Some light scratches where it's been washed. Wing mirror cap's good. No cracks on that. We're going to come straight up this pillar onto the roof. Again, a few little bird poo lacquer burns here and there, and some light scratches. No major rust across the front of the windscreen there where it meets the roof. You've got some window deflectors on here as well. As we come down the back end on that lovely big rear quarter, onto the rear quarter of the right-hand side, nice and straight down this side. A few little marks at the back edge of the door. As we come around the arch, no corrosion on that lower half section, nice and tidy as you work your way around. All nice and straight around there, and as we come towards the back, a few tiny little blebs just starting to pop their heads through there. No major marks around the petrol cap once again, nice and level down that right-hand side. Bumper corner on the right-hand side, scuff-free. We've got a heavier scratch here on the right-hand corner, but no big scuffs or scrapes once again. Nice and tidy as you come across the back bumper. A few light scratches where stuff's been put in the boot over the years. Left-hand side again, nice and clear, no big scuffs or scrapes. Two very light scratches on the back corner there. All the lower light sections are nice and clear. The lights are crystal clear on both sides on the back. We've got no lacquer peel or sun fade to the spoiler. Even that high-level brake light's nice and clear as well. The rest of the boot lid, all nice and straight, no corrosion, no dings, no dents, no nasty gouges anywhere to be seen. You have got a tow bar fitted there with 7-pin electrics. All nice and straight across the back end as you come round the left-hand side onto the rear arch. A few little bits of rust popping through on the rear arch there, but nothing major, just surface on the back arch there. Good look at that wheel while we're here as well. Rest of the rear quarter is all nice and level, nice and straight. Again, a few surface scratches where it's been washed. Paint's a little bit matte on that lower half section on the rear quarter, and we've got a few little parking dings on the rear quarter there on the left-hand side. Down the lower sill section, body kit's all good, fits nice and snug to the sill. Bit of a scuff on the bottom on the left-hand side, and again, the decals are just starting to flake away at the top where they've been pressure washed. Rest of the door, all nice and straight with some sort of swirl scratches in the paintwork in places. No heavy marks around the handle. Come down onto the wing mirror cap, a little bit of a scuff on the cap there. No cracked glass, indicators all okay. As you come down the front of the door, you'll notice a tiny little stone chip dent there. That's the front of the passenger door where it meets the wing. Lower section of the wing's all okay. As you come round, all nice and straight. And the smallest, tiniest little bleb there just at the front where it meets the bumper. And again, some light surface scratches in the paintwork on the wing, but nice and straight down the left-hand side. Onto the interior now, you've got your factory black Recaros. Just drop that seat back a second there. The seat itself's all good, no rips or tears in the insert swab. We've had a little bit of a repair to the piping on the side of the bolster at the top, but apart from that, no rips or tears, a little bit of wear and a little bit of discoloration in the creases, which is pretty standard for the year and the mileage on this one. Door card itself's lovely and clean, no problems with that. Seat is folding forward as it should, so you can get into the back, into those black Recaros in the back again, all nice and straight across there, no rips or tears. A little bit of wear to the lower bolsters, but all nice and straight. Headlining nice and clean as well with a dark black headlining. So push the seat back again. Got your blue mats with a black carpet set underneath. Nice and tidy across the front edge there of the dashboard, no cracks at all. You've got your turbo gauges, which is all standard. Dials are nice and clear, easy to be read. Down the centre console, no aftermarket head unit fitted. All nice and straight, 6-speed manual this one, with your heated black Recaro leather seats. Into the boot now, nice and tidy in the boot. I'll lift up this floor so we can have a look in there. Bit of dodgy camera work for a second. That bit doesn't lift up there. All nice and tidy in there. Parcel shelves all good, no big speaker holes drilled into that. All nice and usable in the boot. Left hand side front again, door cards all alright. Wants a little bit of a clean on the cloth, but no major scratching or marks at all around the handle. The seat itself on the passenger side, showing minimal wear, no rips or tears, a little bit of discoloration, a few little bits of creasing on the bolster, which is pretty standard again for the year and the mileage on those lovely black heated Recaros. Back seat from the left hand side again, nice and tidy, no rips or tears at all in there. Onto the engine bay. All nice and straight in the engine bay. You can see we've got an aftermarket filter on it and the cage there for the ECU. I believe that's the ECU mount. Yeah. So James is going to fire it up here for us. We're not going to start revving it because it is cold. Ticking over nice and happy there, no issues at all with that. As we jump round, Toby did mention before, the engine management light pinged on, so I'm not sure why that's on, but if we know about it, we will declare it. So that is on. The vendor thinks it's for the aftermarket exhaust. We do not know the answer to that question, but that's what he's informed us. There you have it, the 2006 on a 56 Ford Focus ST in blue, 2.5 litre turbo, 6-speed manual with the black heated Recaros.